Yo, what's up guys? Parasol here. Welcome to another well, this is a Gen 3 OU battle, and I haven't really played competitively Gen 4 and below. Actually, I have played Gen 4. I haven't played Gen 3 and below. And before the physical and special split and before the like broken items like Choice Scarf, Flame Orb and all that stuff, there was Gen 3 OU. And I think it's one of the most creative generations in this game. So I want to talk about this crazy lead I have, Swellow. Now it's normally in Gen 4 plus it's like guts facade, right? But Gen 3 there's no flame orb, there's no toxic orb, you can't get that active. So basically it's adamant nature. It does not have choice band. Instead, it has Starfberry, and what Starfberry does, it boosts a random stat by 2 stages once it's like below 1/3 HP. So what I do here is, I have 4 IVs less on my HP stat, so I have 27 IVs. So what that does, it puts me at 57, 257 max HP at level 100, and that's enough for 4 subs exactly, and then I'll be left on 1 HP, and then I'll proc my Starfberry, and what that does is it boosts the random stat. It could be 2 attack plus 2 attack plus 2 defense, and I can pass that on to, like, you know, my Sizor. I can pass that on to my Chansey, my Jynx, anything like that, just to create like some god of a poke. Okay. But it also does have facade in case I want to switch in on like a Gengar trying to burn my Sizor, or like some kind of Will-O-Wisper. And it also, not only does it have that, after I pass my my stats over with Baton Pass, I'm left with 1 HP. So basically I'm just good for just 1 facade, right? But it also has Endeavor, so that cripples like some big threat. Let's say if I use Endeavor, I put like a Metagross or like a Tyranitar on 1 HP, or a Swampert on 1 HP, that just cripples their walls, or cripples like a big threat like that. And that's why this Swellow is so sick. So he leads off with Typhlosion, and it's faster than me. Actually it's not faster than me, because I'm adamant nature. I'm actually 349 speed instead of 383 speed. So some stuff I need to worry about, like Gengar max speed is 350, and Starmie 361. So I need to worry about those things. Typhlosion, no matter what, still slower, 328 speed, same base stats as Charizard. So I'm just gonna sub down here to my Starfberry, and he misses his overheat, so I get a free sub. So I start facading so he can hit me, so I can resub again. So he hits me with overheat. He's on -2 attack, and I just keep subbing down. He goes into his Metagross here, and then he shows me Meteor Mash here. I get another free facade because my sub's up, so I need my sub to go down again. In this generation, Metagross doesn't get like have Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch was introduced in Gen 4, so he can't, like, you know, break my HP somehow, so my sub numbers are all wrong. So instead he goes for another Meteor Mash. It actually crits. Luckily I had the sub up, so I just keep subbing here, and because he shows me Meteor Mash, I'm thinking like, okay, Metagross, it doesn't get Fire Punch, okay, so it can't get, like, it can't do any special moves right now. He's showing me Meteor Mash. He's probably like Earthquake, Explosion, and some other moves. I don't know what his 4th move could be, but I'm thinking Earthquake, Explosion, Meteor Mash, and I'm down to 1 HP. Lo and behold, my Starfberry activates, and I get the +2 attack. So here I can just Baton Pass into Sizor, and I'm gonna start stab boosting up, because this is a max HP Sizor. No attack investment, but just a little bit of attack investment, but I'm +2 attack, so I'm at like 670 attack right now, and it's got like some speed investment, just enough to outspeed like Charizards and stuff, and I got Hidden Power Rock for it. As long as I get a +1 speed boost from either Silverwind or my Salak Berry, which I can endure to like pop that off. So it's basically like a Charizard Typhlosion counter kind of thing. But yeah, so I switch in. baton pass into my Sizor. He medium mashes me. I take a decent amount of damage, but I'm max HP, so I'm not worried about this guy. So he's gonna get hit by a +2 silver win here, and he goes for hidden power, and of course it has to be fire. So he's actually a mixed attacker. So he's got a, like, he already showed me one mixed attacker, and I go into my Weezing, try to wall him off. No way hidden power fire is gonna do enough to Weezing. He's got medium mash. The only one thing I'm scared of if he just explodes straight up. So I don't know who's faster here. I think he might be yeah, he might be faster because I don't have any speed investment. So he go, like, I was thinking of like Will-O-Wisp being here, but he actually explodes before I could do that, so I can't even half his attack. And the thing about this generation is that explosion is crazy broken. 250 base power, a normal type attack, and it halves the enemy's defense before it activates the base power and the damage. So it's just straight up broken. Now my only physical wall in this game is so crippled that I can't even use it. It's so slow too. I don't have enough speed to like Will-O-Wisp. I don't have enough speed to like haze or like pain split to get my life back. There's nothing I can do at this point because my wall is so crippled right now. He goes into Zapdos. I'm like, okay, just kill this Weezing. Like, I don't care about it. And then I go to my Chansey, try to wall this thing off. He Thunder Waves me. I'm okay with that. I got natural kill. I toxic it. Now this thing, you know, like, it can't really sub on me now. I protect. He baton passes out into his Heracross, and I just protected, so I can't protect again. So he's definitely gonna go for a fighting move. I don't want to waste my Endeavor Swellow just yet, and I don't want my Chansey to die. And the only poke that I can go like afford to sacrifice here, that does probably nothing, is my Hariyama. So I just go into Hariyama. He takes a bunch of damage from Brick Break, and I just fake out, do some chip damage, and just sacrifice Hariyama as well. So here I can outspeed and go into my Jynx and Psychic it straight up, and he just straight up dies. And he goes back into the Typhlosion. I'm expecting an overheat, okay? Because I'm Jynx. He's just gonna overheat straight up. So I'm gonna go straight into my Chansey and just wall this special attack off with my special wall, right? And guess what he does? He starts tightening his focus. So he's going for the focus punch on the switch in, and then I get hit by focus punch. So this thing is also a mixed attacker. So I take 64% worth of HP on my Chansey, and now I'm just crippled. But I was like, nice prediction, blah blah blah. And I'm protecting, see what he's gonna do. He's gonna go for another focus punch, and he's probably thinking I have no attacking moves, because if I had an attacking move, then I can break his focus, right? But I do run S-Toss on this because the fourth move of Chansey is like Toxic, Wish, Protect, and normally in that like fourth move slot, it would either be like Wish or Aromatherapy, but you can't run Wish or Aromatherapy with you can't run Heal Bell or Aromatherapy with Wish, because it was like an egg event, and Aromatherapy and Heal Bell were like breeding moves, so you can't really have that. So what I did, I chucked on S-Toss on my Chansey, so now I can just spam S-Toss and break his focus every time, so he can't actually tighten his focus. So he can't really use overheat either, because my Chansey is just a thick special wall. And then he can't use focus punch either. So he goes into his Swampert, and the standard set for Swampert is like Earthquake, Rock Slide, you know, Ice Beam, Surf, or Protect as the fifth, or maybe Roar even, right? So I'm thinking, yeah, this is going to be another mixed attacker. He might scout out with Protect too. But he's definitely going to go for a physical move onto Chansey. So I'm thinking Earthquake. You know, there's no way he chucks, like, he clicks on Rock Slide. There's only two physical moves he can use, Rock Slide or Earthquake, and he's going Earthquake. And I'm thinking I can go for a switch in here onto my Swellow. Being flying, it's gonna dodge the it's gonna dodge the Earthquake. So I go for a switch in onto my Swellow, avoid the Earthquake, and now I can Endeavor this thing and cripple this thing so hard. And the crazy thing is, I go for Endeavor, he's on 1 HP, he goes for a Hydro Pump, he doesn't have Surf. Like, he could have surfed the Ice Beam to kill me here. I don't know if for sure if he had Ice Beam, but he runs Hydro Pump over Surf, and he misses the Hydro Pump. Now I can finish this thing off with Facade, and he switches out, and instead I Facade this Zapdos instead because he switched out. And I'm thinking like I should keep Swellow here, but I forgot that I was faster than him. Like for some reason I thought like, oh, because I wasn't max speed jolly, I mean I am max speed but I'm not jolly, I was like 317 speed for some reason, and he's 328 max. So I thought I wasn't faster, and I was just gonna straight up just, you know, I thought I could just endeavor him and kill him, but I thought I wasn't fast enough, so I switched out back to Chansey just to wall off his Zapdos. So that was one mistake I did in this match. And then here I just stall, and this is all about mind games. I'm thinking like, you know, Toxic Protect, I'm gonna stall a bit. He goes into Swampert. I'm gonna S-Toss, thinking that he might think I'll go into Swallow again, like thinking he's gonna like Earthquake, and I'm gonna go into Swallow. So I'm gonna stay in this time, and he's probably gonna Hydro Pump or Ice Beam or something. And that's what he does. He Hydro Pumps there, and then I go for S-Toss to finish him off. So I predicted his move there. And then goes into Starmie. I Protect. He Hydro Pumps. This thing is not going to do anything to Chansey. So this thing is very useless. And now looking at his last 3 pokes, I basically eliminated all his physical threats except for this Typhlosion, which can't even Focus Punch if I just spam S-Toss anyway, right? So I beat all his physical threats. Now he's only got special attackers, and I still have my Chansey. So this game is pretty much won. So I'm just going to wish back up on the switch in, and then I'm going to get the Wish Heal, and now I'm at full HP again. And now I can just spam S-Toss, but I'm thinking he's going to switch again, so I actually used Toxic. Actually, I don't know why. Actually, I didn't think he was going to switch there. I just used Toxic just to get some damage on you, but apparently like the one time he uses Focus Punch is when I use Toxic. So yeah, so now I just spam S-Toss or Protect. I think I use Protect here, yeah, just to get back a bit of HP. And yeah, this, I don't know why he keeps going to Starmie, because Starmie actually does nothing to me. But he can't do anything with Typhlosion either, or Zapdos. So basically, Chansey's won this game unless he kind of like out predicts me somehow. And being that I don't have soft boiled, Wish is going to take some time to recover. So I just have to out predict like what he's trying to do here. Yeah, so I just, at this point, I just like kind of sacrifice my Chansey. I'll go for a Wish there because I was getting low. It's not instant, which is bad because it's not soft boil. So I actually lose my Chansey there. So I go into Jynx. I'm not gonna outspeed this Zapdos, but I'm definitely gonna be able to take a Thunderbolt because Jynx does have pretty decent special defense. And Zapdos dies to the Toxic anyway. He goes into Starmie, T-Ways me to cripple my speed. So I would actually lose to Typhlosion here, because being like a mixed set, he's probably like 288 speed instead of like the max 328. So he's probably got some special investment, some attack investment, you know what I mean? So he's trying to cripple my speed, but luckily I packed this Lumberry. It was either Lumberry or leftovers for Sandstorm T-Tars, just so I just don't get like chunked down by the Sandstorm damage. And I pack Lumberry. I get the Lovely Kiss to land, and now I'm running like on this Jynx set is pretty sick too. Like I'm running Fake Tears, and when you use Fake Tears after you use Lovely Kiss, they either switch into like a threatening poke like T-Tar or something like that, or Skarmory, and you just get a -2 like special defense drop, and you start ice beaming, like 2-hit ice beaming the Skarmory. It's just so funny to watch. So after I Love the Kiss, I always Fake Tears, and I get the sleep off, I get the -2 drop, and he stays in. And then he, realizing that like his Typhlosion is actually slower than Jynx, he didn't switch into Typhlosion there, so he just stays in. I go for a Psychic. It does like 54%, like that's 2-shot on Starmie. Like Jynx's standard attacks is Ice Beam, Psychic, and being Starmie, Water type and Psychic type, they both resist Ice and Psychic. So he's thinking like I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna beat this Jynx. Maybe like T-Bolt or something. But yeah, I get the -2 from fake tears, and I also get another -1 drop from like the psychic special effect. And I finish it off with psychic. He goes into his Typhlosion, and at this point I have a 1 HP Swellow sitting in the back that probably could facade kill this at maybe 25%, but I don't think at 36%. Maybe it will be a draw because of toxic. But I still have this Jynx that outspeeds it because this is a mixed Typhlosion. If you ran like just a straight up, you know, Timid Typhlosion max speed, he would have maybe killed the Jynx, and maybe it would have been a draw because of like facade there. But yeah, I thought that was just a sick replay just to recap on. And I'm sitting at like 1300 like at this moment, but this was one of my 1100 games.